Ashton Jeanty for Heisman. Yes, this is his last chance to make a case for himself before the ballots are tallied later on this weekend. Last week he had another 60-yard run, his 9th of the season, more than twice as many as any other individual in college football. This week we broke it down in our latest cut-up with Kekaula.
Bronco Roundup Rewind, sponsored by your local Toyota dealers.
Cut up with Kekaula, our final regular season edition. We look at the Oregon State game, we go to the second half. Boise State's up 2 touchdowns at this point in time, and then Ashton Jeanty kind of starts to put this thing out of reach with a 60-yard rush.
Jeanty to the right side, breaks into the secondary. Jeanty gets to the 35, to the 40, Jeanty to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds around the 15-yard line. What a run for Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah, this play is great because scheme-wise, it's the simplest play in the playbook. It's just running inside zone, nothing fancy about it. Let's put our guys on their guys and see who wins. And really what makes the scheme happen on this is our fundamentals, our technique with everybody on the field here and our effort. And this run, obviously we know number 2 in the backfield is gonna do special things. But if you look at the blocking from everybody, you have all of your receivers who are in the run blocking scheme here. You have all of your linemen, your tight end, they're all, as soon as the ball snapped, they're on somebody. Even our receiver to the very outside here, if you watch him the whole play, he gets out and at some point gets back into this block and just gets in the way enough for Ashton to break it loose. And when they say football is a game of inches, it's literally that. I mean, you don't need to be on your guy for long or on him the whole time to win the play. You look at Cam Camper's block, he gets on the safety just enough and gets the corner just enough outside where Ashton can run through a couple arm tackles. And you look at Latrell, he gets on his guy just enough to spring it open. Then our other receiver, just in the way, just enough to make guys hesitate. And that's the difference between, you know, good and great plays, that little effort, the little things that stack up and make it what it turns into here, a 60-yard run. 226
yards rushing by Ashton, a team effort. His 9th 60-yard rush of the season, twice as many as anybody else in the FBS.
Nickel formation for the defense. Gulbranson in the shotgun, gets the snap. Blitz closing in, he's going to be sacked. Marco Notriani with a huge sack.
Over on the defensive side of the ball, we go to early in the 4th quarter. Boise State clinging to a 9-point lead. On 1st and 10, they get Oregon State behind the sticks with their first team all-conference linebacker, Marco Notriani.
Yeah, this is a great play on the defensive side. We've seen over and over again this season on some pass-heavy downs from the offense, us getting some heavy blitz packages, have a bunch of guys at the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback that way. This is the opposite. We show our normal base defense, looks like there's 1 high safety, just 3 down linemen, a normal 3-4 defense, right? Your day 1 stuff on 1st and 10. But how we pressure and confuse them this time is, as soon as the ball gets snapped, this picture changes a lot. What ends up happening is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys blitzing the quarterback, and that's all the pressure that we need to throw off the offensive line and the running backs from knowing who they're blocking. Because before the snap, it looks like nobody's coming. Normal 1st and 10 play call here. We reverse that, we send a bunch of guys, and behind that, we play really 2 different coverages here. We split the field in half. To the field side, we play a cover 2 defense. So the safety that looks like he's covering the middle of the field ends up covering the entire deep half on that side. You have your corner playing in the flat, and then your linebacker or safety, whatever that hook defender is, he's playing hard inside of number 2 as his hook. And then you look down here to the boundary, they're actually playing man-to-man with an underneath low player in our defensive end who's back as a linebacker. So you pressure and confuse the other team by what you show pre-snap, and then how you attack them post-snap, splitting up the field into halves. One side plays cover 2, the other side plays man, and then you blitz a bunch of guys from off the ball and get in there, get a sack, get the momentum going. Good for the Broncos.
I think the identity of this team, at least one of them, they know how to finish. 4th quarter offense, 4th quarter defense, they get it done again against the Beavers.